Hi, I'm Les Picker. I'm a Moab Master photographer, and I'm here today to talk to you about spraying your inkjet prints. We get asked this an awful lot, and today I'm going to actually do a demo for you and give you some pointers. I guess the first thing that I want to say is that these sprays are not good for your health. So it's always a good idea. We always use a rebreather when we do our spraying on our prints, and I urge you to do that. Today, however, I have to talk through my demonstration. I'm not going to be able to use the rebreather, but we're in a very open area and with plenty of air circulation. So you'll please excuse me. This is the only exception that I'll make for that. Okay, a couple of pointers. When you spray a print, this may be counterintuitive to you, but never spray with the print flat on a table, because sometimes the spray can do what's called a little bit of spitting, a little extra shot of the spray fixative, and that can ruin your print flat out. As soon as that happens, your print is done. So we use only Moab Desert Varnish spray in our studio because of its wonderful spray pattern, very fine spray, and it works very well. So let me go through this for you, show you how this works, and then we can move on with some further tips that I'd like to give you. The first thing that I want to point out is that you want to make sure to shake the can quite well before you get started. Next thing is, as you spray, don't turn your wrist like this. Keep your wrist straight so that you get an even spray across the entire print. So here we go. I go back and forth, overlapping my previous stroke of spray by about 50%. And this about will finish my spray. That's it. We've now done 1/2 of a coat, because this, you have to spray in 2 directions in order to make a complete coat. The spray needs to dry for 4 minutes between coats, and I'm going to allow that to happen right now. We'll come back and I'll show you how to then position it in the vertical position and finish your spray. Okay, you'll notice that I've rotated the print to a more vertical position in this case, and I'm going to start putting on the second half of the first coat, which will be in this direction. I'm about 10 to 12 inches from the print, and again, I'm going to overlap by about 50% as I go across the print, and keeping my wrist straight. I don't want to have uneven application of the spray, so I just go back and forth this way. That's it. We've now completed the first coat. Okay, you saw me give the print 2 different spray directions. That's 1 coat. I then actually did another set, 2 sprays, 2 different directions, because in our studio, and I recommend it to you, we do 2 full coats of each print. I think you'll notice that the spray does not change the look of the print whatsoever. And that's a beautiful thing about the quality of this Moab Desert Varnish. But this is a matte print, so a couple of things I want to mention to you. With glossy prints, now we don't really print much glossy in our studio, but we don't use spray on our glossy prints. Semi-gloss, you can use a spray, but it does affect the print just very, very slightly, and that's something that you want to be aware of. That's about it. This is all that is involved with the spraying. Make sure your print is vertical. Give 2 full coats. That's 2 different directions. And I think you'll be very pleased with the results. You get UV protection, fingerprint protection, and it really makes the print look terrific. So That's it. If you have any questions, then you can contact Moab or me at lespicker@gmail.com.